Hello everybody, Mr. Akins here and welcome to What's on the Comic Rack. You know, about a year ago I started this YouTube channel. It was really kind of done on a dare. Alex the Comic Hoarder sent out a video wanting to see people's top 10 most important comic books in their collection. He said, if you've got a camera and you've got 10 comics, you too can make a video. I want to see those top comics you have in your collection. So I took up the challenge, made a video, started the channel. Wasn't long after that I met another content creator by the name of Bigby McFly, the comic guy. He was doing an initiative called the #comicbookshoutout. Part of this initiative was to watch other channels, find the channels that you like, do a shout out video about those channels, telling everybody what you love about those channels. I am so glad I did that. Because of doing that, I met a lot of content creators that I was able to make a connection with. Now, a year later, if you've noticed, I haven't put out as many videos, or I didn't put out any videos in the month of March. During the month of March, I had some computer issues, couldn't even access my YouTube channel. So now that I'm back doing videos, I thought the best way to do it would be to do a comic book shout out video. So that's what this is. I'm gonna shout out 2 channels, and guess what? I've got some comics to go along with those shout outs. So let's get to looking at those comics, Jambo style. My first shout out goes out to Ryan over at Collecting Casually. A while back I received an A-OK from Ryan. If you haven't checked out his channel, Collecting Casually, you definitely need to do so. One of my favorite videos of his is entitled Purchasing Comics from a Cooler. A link to his channel is in the description below, or just Google Collecting Casually and see what comes up. So Ryan contacted me about a comic he recently came across with some John Byrne art on the cover. Ryan contacted me and said, hey, would you be interested in this? And Mr. Akins said, yes, I definitely would be interested in this comic. What we have here is a Genesis West comic entitled The Last Viking Heroes #3. Now, when I first looked at this cover, I thought, is this really John Byrne art? But with a little closer inspection, I can see some Byrne-isms on this cover. Definitely a little bit of Byrne going on right there. But this wasn't the only comic Ryan sent. He also had another comic in his possession that I was interested in. We talked, and I was able to get this beauty right here from Ryan as well. This is Airboy #5 with some awesome Davestevens art on the cover. Now, Davestevens is an incredible artist. He's hot right now. Everybody's jumping on the Davestevens train. I had to get me a little of that Davestevens action, so I talked with Ryan. I said, hey, I'd really be interested in that comic. He sent that comic over. Again, Ryan, thank you so much for these comics. I'm going to get you back. I'm going to find something that you want. I'm going to send that out to you. I really appreciate this book. And again, if you haven't subbed up Collecting Casually, please do so. Again, a link is in the description below. Shout out number 2 goes out to 22 Comics. Now we're going to look at some comics I won and how I won them from 22 Comics. Every Monday at 8 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, the YouTube channel 22 Comics hosts my favorite live show, Top 10 Alternatives, where 22 goes over Cover Price's top 10 comics for the week and gives you alternatives to those comics. Contrary to popular belief, 22 is not telling you to buy the comics on the list or the alternatives that he's giving you. I love interacting with the chat, whether it's Mrs. 22, Cliff on Comics, Michael Baker, Las Cruces 1971, Collecting with Durst, Dales of Suspense, Brian LCS, S. Vaughn 82, Bottom Tier Collector, Cup of Comics, Hack. Those are just few of the people you will see in the chat during the Top 10 live show. It's a great time in the chat. Want to thank everyone for always being supportive and fun. Some of these people can be found on YouTube or Instagram. Links to those people can be found in the description below. Every Top 10 show, 22 gives a duck away in the chat, and at the end of the month, there's a duck race to win a prize pack And here is the February top 10 alternatives prize pack I got from 22 Comics.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Mr. Akins is making a run for along with collectibles to astonish Barnaby and Kenneth Bird. But who's going to take it away? It's Mr. Akins, my fellow statesman. Congratulations, sir. You have picked up a big, thick box of comics. So here we go.
Big, thick box of comics. I can pick it up if you're heavy.
Starting off with Iron Man. Both me and 22 are working on an Iron Man Volume 1 run. He sent some of these issues over that I didn't have, and this is one of them. And dude, you got something growing out of your head right there. That's just weird. Next we've got Iron Man number 45 with one of those border covers that was really popular in the early 70s. Next we've got Iron Man number 46. Now this is the issue where Kevin O'Brien, the guardsman, dies, which sets up that revenge storyline with his brother Michael O'Brien that takes place as a subplot throughout most of the Iron Man issues in 1976 and is finally resolved in issue number 99 back in 1977. Next we have Spider-Man number 8. This is the second appearance of Spiderboy, Humberto Ramos variant cover. Next we have Black Panther number 1. Now this is definitely an Alex Ross cover. Next we've got Savage Spider-Man number 1. Now this is a Walmart variant. Next we've got Secret Wars number 0, Free Comic Book Day. Got another great Alex Ross cover on this one. I would also like to shout out 22 Comics' new live show called Collecting Uncensored. And I'll do one even better. I'll let 22 tell you about it.
There we go. Collecting Uncensored. This is where I'm bringing a guest on and I'm going to talk to them. I want to know the ins and outs of how they collect. We always talk about collect your way, collect what you like, things like that. But I want to get down in like the nitty gritty of like how somebody collects, how each of us collects, and where we go, like where's our hunting spots and stuff like that. What's our go-to? What bags? What boards? What boxes? What do we like to collect? Do we like covers? Do we like slabs? Do we like runs? What characters? Things like I want to get down into that. What do you actually collect and be able to like sit there and show it off and stuff like that and have fun doing it. My first guest is going to be April 11th, Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central, so 9 Eastern time. First guest is going to be Mon Comics, Brandon with Mon Comics. I hope a lot of y'all know who Mon is. He is a great person in this community, and he's awesome and a delight to talk to.
You too can be part of this hashtag comic book shoutout movement. Find a channel you like, make a video. It doesn't matter if the channel's big, the channel's small. You shout out those channels that you enjoy and you love. So get out there, make those shout out videos, and we'll see you next time around the Comic Rack.